We live in an era of constant noise. From the moment you wake up, you are bombarded with notifications, opinions, and pressures that you never asked for. You feel it, don't you? That invisible weight on your shoulders. The feeling that no matter how hard you run, you are always falling behind. We are more connected than ever, yet more anxious than any generation in history. But what if I told you that 2,000 years ago, in the middle of wars, plagues, and falling empires, a group of men discovered a mental fortress? They were the Stoics. They didn't try to change the world, they changed how they saw it. Today, we are going to dive deep into their ancient blueprint. By the end of this video, you will have the tools to become mentally unshakable in a world that is constantly trying to break you. The foundation of Stoicism rests on one single, brutal realization. Epictetus, a man born into slavery who became one of the greatest teachers of his time, put it simply: some things are up to us, and some things are not. Think about your last 24 hours. How much energy did you waste on things you couldn't change? The weather, the traffic, the way your boss looked at you, or the mistakes you made 5 years ago? A Stoic draws a line in the sand. On one side is your internal world, your opinions, your intentions, and your own actions. On the other side is the external world, everything else. When you spend your energy on the external side, you are a slave. You are handing your happiness over to a world that doesn't care about you. But when you retreat to your internal fortress, you become invincible. You realize that while you cannot control what happens to you, you have absolute power over how you respond. That is the first step to freedom. Now, let's go deeper. It's one thing to accept what you can't control, but it's another thing entirely to love it. The Stoics called this Amor Fati, the love of fate. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man on earth as the Emperor of Rome, wrote in his private journals that a blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it. Most people see obstacles as walls. A Stoic sees an obstacle as fuel. If you lose your job, that is not a disaster. It is an opportunity to find a new path. If a relationship ends, it is not a failure. It is a lesson in self-reliance. To practice Amor Fati is to stop wishing for reality to be different. It is to look at every challenge and say, this is exactly what I needed to grow. You don't just endure your life, you embrace it. Every scar, every setback, and every storm is a part of the masterpiece you are creating. This is the part that makes most people uncomfortable. But for a Stoic, it is the ultimate source of clarity. Memento Mori. Remember that you will die. We live our lives as if we have an infinite amount of time, wasting hours on mindless scrolling and days on petty arguments. But the truth is, the door is always open. Death is not a distant event in the future. It is something that is happening right now, second by second, as time passes and never returns. Seneca once said, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short." When you realize that your time is the only truly non-renewable resource you have, your priorities change instantly. You stop caring about the opinions of people you don't even like. You stop putting off the things that truly matter. Memento Mori isn't about being morbid. It's about being intensely alive. It's a reminder to kiss your loved ones a little longer, to work on your craft a little harder, and to appreciate the simple fact that you are breathing right now. When our problems feel overwhelming, it's usually because we are too close to them. We are trapped in our own heads. The Stoics practiced a meditation called the view from above. Imagine yourself rising up from your chair, leaving your room, and flying high above your city. See the thousands of people below, all struggling with their own tiny dramas. Then rise higher. See the continent, the oceans, and finally, the Earth as a pale blue dot in the vast, silent vacuum of space. From this height, your broken phone, your missed promotion, and your social anxiety look like dust. In the grand timeline of the universe, our lives are a mere blink of an eye. This isn't meant to make you feel insignificant, but to give you perspective. Most of what you worry about today will not matter in a year, and it certainly won't matter in a century. Breathe. It's not that serious. Stoicism is not a philosophy for the classroom. It is a philosophy for the battlefield of life. It doesn't matter how many books you read, if you don't apply it when you are angry, tired, or afraid. Tonight, before you sleep, do what the great Stoics did. Review your day. Ask yourself, what did I do well? Where did I let my emotions take the lead? How can I be better tomorrow? If you found value in this journey, hit the like button and subscribe. It tells the algorithm that wisdom is worth spreading. And remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Thank you for watching. Stay unshakable.